Okay guys, this is gonna be the speed run catch and cook. Throwing it out. There we go. Oh, 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 oh.
That is an unbeatable world record.
So big. We don't mess around. We don't play, baby. Let's go, baby. This one's going back though. Okay, guys. I'm gonna get out my Bob Hansler survival card. Wrapped it up with some 8-pound mono test. That's how I'd carry it. And I threw the additional, let's see if I can get them out real quick without dumping change everywhere. Nope, no, of course not going to be able to. Why would I? They're all the way at the bottom. There we go. Got a few snap swivels buried here in my wallet as well. That's gonna help me not break off when I hook on my mono to the hooks that are included with this Bob Hansler Grim Survival card. So I'm going to head up to the shoreline. A fish just jumped right there. I have to get some worms. I'm gonna head up to the shoreline, get some worms. Maybe I can get that fish, baby. Let's go. Okay, we have made it to the bushes. Now we're going to look for some worms and a little stick that I can use to cast my line out with. Okay, I made it to the little dam area here. Damn! The first thing I'm going to need is a bit of bait. I've got all kinds of rocks around this shoreline, so I can just get in here, and I'll always replace these rocks, but get in here, look in the moss and stuff, see if I can't find a worm. Smells almost like licorice. Little worm there, but not what we want. Oh, there's a couple. Here, little one there. Little do for bait to pair with my Grim Survival card. He's trying to run away. There's a couple in here, so I'll get them all. Oh, he's digging quick. Oh, I might get half a worm. Let go. Ah, I got a half a worm there. That's okay. Now I've got some bait. Now I just need about a 6 to 7 inch stick so I can cast my line off from. Really, a nice smooth stick would be best. Ooh, that looks good. Somebody cut it off with a saw already. Take this and use this little portion as my casting part. That'll work perfectly. Ooh, mint. Now I can wrap my line around that end. Give it a good and it should cast right off there. Got my Grim Survival card here. A couple of worms that I foraged here. Throw those down. My stick, casting stick. So this is the way I prepare my Grim Survival card. Is I put a little bit of duct tape around it. I'm gonna unroll that bit of duct tape. And I will 150% be saving this because it is such a useful item. Let's roll it up. Nice and even, nice roll, boom. You can reuse that at any point. Get a patch of boat, patch your bed, whatever you gotta do. So now we got our line out, some monofilament line. Get that started around here really quickly. Tie that off. Boom, my line is now tied off. And again, this is line that I'm always going to keep in my wallet along with my Grim Survival card. Set my worms out of the way. Throw my card over there so I get it rolling. So I'm going to go clockwise around the stick, starting at the bottom, doing a couple overlaps, not wrapping too tightly. Wrapping it. Okay, perfect. Now I can bring that up closer to the top. Thread it right on through the wood fiber. That should lock it in there. Then what I'm going to do is just take the rest off my card, and I'll save whatever I have extra on my card, of course. I didn't realize I spooled so much up. Last piece of duct tape off. Now we're left with just the card. All my extras have been taken off. I'll take my extra bit of duct tape, which always useful once again. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a whole lot of extra line. Getting Bob. Oh, try not to grab it by the blade, probably not the best idea. Here we have Bob Hansler's serrated little knife here. We're gonna stretch out our line. Go ahead and make a cut on that. I haven't sharpened this knife at all, so let's see how it does. Cuts right through the line, no problem. The extra line, actually what I'll do first, I'm not going a lure today. I'm just going to be using one of the smaller hooks. I'm gonna go with one of the smaller hooks on this here Bob Hansler survival card. So we'll break that out of there. We've already used the knife, as you can see, but yeah, I'll keep the knife out.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
That thing's nice and sharp. Oh, my worms are running away. But I'll keep the knife out for tying up my lure. Digging in our wallet, we have our little snap swivel to go along with this whole kit. Again, this is optional. You do not have to carry the snap swivel, but I find that it's 100% going to increase the amount of fish that you could potentially land. And what it doesn't do is weigh down your wallet much more if you're carrying this Grim card. So I'm gonna tie on my snap swivel, like so. Fisherman's knot on that. Cinch it down. Now we've got our hobo fishing rod. And again, there's a bigger, there's two sizes bigger for hook size, but I'm gonna go with this one for now. Little tiny hook for now, that should do the job. And that hook is good and sharp. Oh, as you can see, as it hooks into my finger, I think it's nice and sharp. Now all we gotta do is hook our little worm onto that thing. Goes our worm there. Thread him right through. Man, that hook is sharp, boys. So we've got our worm hooked to our Grim Workshops. So that's the whole Bob Hansler card. Please go check it out on grimworkshop.com. Bob is an awesome dude, and I really appreciate everything he does. He is going through some hard times, so if you guys could show him some love, that would be awesome. Let's go see if we can catch a fish. I'm gonna pop this off and see if I can't get a fish with it. I just cast it and I got a fish already. Oh, missed him. Fish on, come on, eat it, eat it. Come on, buddy. You know you want it. Oh, I pulled it out of his mouth. I gotta get the right hook set with this thing. Took part of my worm, little bugger. I might need to go bigger hook. Okay, the fish are slightly larger than expected, so we are going to slap on the big hook. See if that works. So with the snap swivel, we can just pop that off, stick it back to the sticky backing on the Grim Survival card. Don't have to waste anything. Big hook going on. Last scrap of my worm that I found. Man, these hooks are sharp. Getting bit wherever I go. Getting bit. Let's see if I can set them. Let me. Oh. Just gonna try and keep it quiet because I'm like right in the hot spot right now. Oh, he cleaned me. Got a little bit of worm left. See, now what Zach does is sharpens up these hooks a little bit more before he takes them out into the woods. I think that's the move. They are very sharp, but that little extra edge would be enough to make the difference. I'm gonna see if I can thread this worm on a bit differently. That scared the bejeebus out of me. I was getting attacked by his platypus. Another little chunk of worm on the Grim Survival card hook. There's some there. Oh, good size bass. Yeah, I know, dude. Right in front of me, literally, there's a good sized bass right here. Oh, come on. I would love a bluegill. Come and get it. I know you like the taste of it. Come eat that survival hook. There we go. Fish on. Grim Survival hook. Beautiful, beautiful yellow seed or pumpkin seed sunfish. I don't know. But perfect hook set on the Grim Survival card. I think I'm going to try and get another one of these just to make the perfect meal. Wow. What a beautiful fish, though. So pretty. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. These things taste so delicious too, guys. Even though it's small, that'll be a perfect eater. That thing scares me. Okay. Grim Survival hook. right in the lip. Gonna be able to perfectly release them, and I'll be able to put that right back on the card without any issues. It's not bent out, not dulled, and I got a fish to eat. Big ol' fish. Okay, I'm gonna throw him in the box. On. Ooh, a little bass, a little largemouth. Again, that hook nailed him. That's the hook size that I think I'd be using for these just eater size, survival size fish. That's a bass. I'm gonna let him go. Well, you know what? That's a perfect eater too. I'm gonna keep him. Are you stuck in the grass? You got like a light.
What happened?
You got like a light on and it's facing straight towards the ground on the Grim Survival hook. Awesome job, Bob Hansler. Good design, and good design, Grim card.
With no bone. With no bone.
Want to try a piece?
All done? You already filled it and everything?
Yeah, it's a little salty.
Here's your piece.
Simple.
Good old sunfish.
Simple but good.
Or
That's all burnt garlic.
really good sunfish. Can't go wrong.
Yeah. Awesome. Success with the Grim card. Whew, that hit the spot. Overall, I really like carrying that Grim card in my wallet. I would suggest having a little bit of line unless you plan to try and find some. A little bit of fishing line always helps, but it made getting a quick meal really easy. Definitely make sure you have one of those. It's a very useful tool. So I'm gonna headed up north now, and I'll catch you guys out on another mainstream adventure.